here with Cinny Roy, the founder and executive director of the Eve Center. Thank you so much for taking some time with us, Cinny.
It's my pleasure.
Tell us a little bit about your inspiration for starting the Eve Center.
Well, with 1 year to go on my master's degree in counseling, I realized there had to be a way to honor women's wisdom without everybody being a credentialed therapist. I went to Bloomington, Indiana, and found a model that I brought back here to Ohio in 2003. From there, it's been a vertical learning curve ever since. We have trained over 200 women to be peer counselors, not clinical care or crisis intervention, but for all the issues that women get hit with, we cover all of them.
I feel like your support of the Eve Center is so important.
I think it's very important to empower women, to help those women that are in sometimes desperate need and have nowhere to go. It's nice to have an outsource, to have someone that is there to help them and an option, because sometimes they don't have options.
What would you say is the most important goal of tonight's event?
I think to get the message that the Eve Center is out there and that it is available to anybody who needs it. Very, very important. There are a lot of women that really need this resource, and I don't think that it is as widely known as it should be.
This is your first year as a sponsor. How do you feel being here and being a part of this event?
I'm so excited. This is not only my first year as a sponsor, but as my first year as attending. So this is my first year to be involved in the Eve Center. I just started, I did the training and doing the counseling there, and so it just seemed the next step would be to sponsor it too. So we feel very privileged to be able to sponsor.
And they are blessed to have you, I can tell you that.
Thank you.
My family and I, we were missionaries in Albania for 10 years. And I've been with the Eve Center for a few years now, and I've talked with Cinny, and I said, this has got to get to Albania. And it's just a oppressed culture, especially for women when you get out of the city. And I thought, yes, they need this. There's so much going on there that people just don't talk about.
About this great event tonight.
Okay, so the Eve Center provides free faith-based peer counseling for all women ages 18 and up in Cincinnati. So a lot of women come to us for very heavy topics, loss of a loved one, marital abuse. So this night is designed just to have fun, just to be girls and have fun.
The good part of being a lady.
The good part of being a woman, yes.
What goes into an event like this for you as the coordinator?
Really? So much time and passion. Luckily, when you do something that you love, it's not like a job, and that's exactly how this is. It's just pulling together women and telling them your story, telling them about the cause, which is Eve Center in this case, and the women just come. They want to support. They want to support with donations. They want to support by being a part of it. They want to support by purchasing tickets and coming. And I think that there's something very special when a group of women come together, and not that men don't fulfill us, but just when a group of women come together and we support each other and just get dressed up and have fun and do everything that we love, which is shopping, makeup, talking, drinking, eating, and it just comes together to be a very fulfilling event.
I am the coordinator of a program that is called HATCH, and it stands for Healing Abuse Through Christ's Help. We run programs, and we've written our own workbook for women who have been sexually abused as children. So it's for childhood sexual abuse trauma victims.
Women come to us from all walks of life that have no other place to go, and that we need folks that are willing to come alongside those women to support them, because their need is great and they don't have the resources that many others have. So sponsors are our only way of truly being able to continue this for our next 10 years, we hope.
It's really important to me to give back specifically to women-oriented charities and nonprofits. Owning a small business gives me that opportunity, and so every chance I get, I love to give back. And the Eve Center is a fantastic charity that does such a great thing for women and the community, so I'm just glad to be able to do it.
We have outgrown our space. Right now, our headquarters is in Silverton, about a mile from Kenwood Town Center, and then we also have a satellite on the west side of town. But with the number of volunteers we have, we've maxed out the space, and we've just signed a 5-year lease, also in Silverton, and we'll be moving the beginning of April. We have fabulous first floor digs that we're moving into, so we're gathering some new capital in terms of equipment and computers and things, and we're going to be moving. But we're growing up. We're almost 8 years old, and it's time for the big move.
Just an amazing counseling center. It's, I know they've helped lots and lots of women. I'm moved by, what I've seen over the years. It's a niche that somebody had to fill, and God bless the Eve Center. They've done it.
What would you say to other businesses to get them involved and maybe donate their time or their money to the Eve Center?
I would say there are a lot of hurting people out there, and we need to lend a hand to one another, and that's what makes our country great. And before God, we need to take the hand of a person next to us and help them along.
we're doing, which is really neat, is called Good News. New stands for North, East, West, South expansion. We have our West location, as I mentioned, but we're now in dialogue with some places in northern Kentucky and then also north near Liberty Township to expand and have some satellite bases there as well. And I always love to tell you the ands. We also have a woman and her family on the ground in Shanghai, China, who's right now in her 3rd training class with 20 women in Mandarin Chinese and 9 in English. And a woman here, one of our volunteers, is going to be taking the material to Albania in fall of 2012, and I'm sure that she could tell you all about that.
What a fantastic year ahead. Good luck to you.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.